Alright guys, Bullion Bites coming to you again with another video. This one we're going to be talking about dividend investing and what my strategy is in 2022 heading into 2023 and beyond. Dividend investing is a little different than growth investing, or buying gold and silver, things like that, because really the measure that you're looking for isn't so much kind of the growth of the whole portfolio or the portfolio as a whole, but you're looking at kind of what your monthly or quarterly dividend payout is going to look like. One of the other major differences between the two is, with a growth portfolio or with a gold and silver stack and things like that, other assets, is eventually when you go to retire or you go to need that cash back, you're gonna have to start selling off those assets and then paying taxes on those, number one, and number two, you're gonna end up diminishing your assets as a whole. And the worst thing you want to do is think you are ready for retirement, and you end up being either broke or bankrupt or needing a serious pile of money as you're kind of in the years where it's least likely you're going to be able to work and pay those bills potentially. And that's where dividend investing, at least in my mind, is much more desirable, because you get kind of a monthly return or a quarterly return on the things that you put your money into, but you can still retain those stocks, those ETFs, those trust shares without having to sell off shares in the companies or in the assets that you have. The way that I typically measure my portfolio is I look at kind of my average monthly dividends per year, so how those have stacked up year over year, and give me a more kind of accurate measure month to month. And I like to compare what I'm getting year over year to comparable assets or comparable bills that I would have for that particular month. So a common one would be like saying, okay, can my monthly dividends cover Netflix this month? And then after that, can it cover my water bill or my electric bill, maybe the gas for my truck? I have kind of my average totals here for 2020, 2021, 2022, and it's been pretty good, pretty steady growth. So for 2020, I was at 148. 2021, I was at 278, so good jump there. 2022, I'm at 332, and that's not factoring in December towards the total, so it's only going up from there, which is great. I prefer to track at least my Robinhood account this way, because that's where I have most of my monthly dividends in. My 401k, my IRA, my other money market accounts, those are set up a little differently than my Robinhood account is, but this is the account that I typically, if I have an extra cash back, I'll throw it into this account and then try and buy into companies that have good monthly dividend returns. And I'm not going to go over that list with you guys. There's a million videos on YouTube that'll cover those things, and I'm sure you'll find them with your own research. That was really the main point of this video, is kind of what my strategy is with dividends kind of going into 2023. I'm probably going to be trying to spread my the period within the month that those payments are coming in. So right now, most of my monthly payouts come in at the end of the month or at the very beginning of the month. So usually on like the first couple of days of the month, or at the very end. So usually most of the payouts come out between the 28th to the 3rd. I'm trying to buy more things that are spread out throughout the month, so just getting things in kind of the every week, so to speak. There's at least one or two stocks that are going to be paying out, or ETFs that will be paying out. That way, I can kind of see a good steady growth as the numbers are going up. That's my strategy. I'd love to hear your guys' strategies for dividends kind of going into 2023. Leave them in the comments below, link to the videos below. I'd love to check them out, see what your guys' thoughts are. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. And I will see you guys on the next video.